both alike dignity. In fair Verona, where we lay our sins, from ancient grudge straight to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life. Home Mr. Winter Pierce overthrows, dogged with the death where their parents strive. The fearful passage of the death marks love and the continuance of the parents' rage, which, with the children's end, not can remove, is now the 2-hour traffic of our stage, the which we view with patient ears attend. What here shall lessen, our toil shall strive to end.
About this heartless line? Turn policeman, Valiant! Who comes at them?
I do not keep the peace, blood thy swords, or management for this man.
Blood? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate that word, as I hate hell, or Montagues and Lee. And that's me, coward! Ha! Ha! Ha!
What nonsense! Give me my long sword! A crutch! I call you my sword! My long sword says all my legs come down where his legs fly with me! The defeated cabinet! Hold me not, let me go south, your last deal, supposed to see a phone. Once more, I'm telling of that. Oh, man, depart.
Say, enter Curro Newport. Speak, nephew. Will you by when you begin?
Here, with a servant of your adversary and yours, close fighting era I did approach. I drew to part them in the instant king, but the fiery tickled with his sword prepared. While we're interchanging thrust and blows came more and more and fell on part and part, till the prince came and parted either part.
Ah, where's Romeo? Saw you him today? Right there, and he was nice and free.
Madam, an hour before the worship sun, peered forth to go the window of the east. So early walking did I see your son, but he was ware of me towards my maid. I, measuring his affection by my own, then most pleasing when I most alone, pursue my humor not pursuing his, and gladly shunned, who gladly fled from me.
And the morning has to there with him, and into clouds, small clouds, with his deep sigh. But oh, so soon as the old cheering sun, drew shady curtain from the rusty. My heavy son, shut out his window, blocks far daylight out, make himself an artificial night. Hope good counsel, may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know ye, nor can learn of him.
Have you ever importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. But he, I will not say how true. It is so secret and so close. Could we but learn from when his sorrow grow, we could willingly give cures no.
See, where it comes! So please step aside. I'll know his grievance or be much denied.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up, you made me feel as though I wasn't wrong. We danced the night.
Good morning, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But news struck night.
Ay me, sad hour seems long. Was that my father that my hands so fast?
It was. What sadness, this is Romeo's hours.
Not having that, which have made them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of a favor, where I'm in love.
Alas, the love, so gentle in its view, should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is not for still, and showed without eyes, to his pathway and his will. Where shall we dine? What favours here? Yet tell me not, but I have heard it all. Here is much to do with hate, but more is love. Oh, why land of brawling love or loving hate? Oh, anything or nothing first create. Phil, come on, cuz.
No, because I read the web.
Good heart. At what?
At that good heart's oppression.
Such is love transgression. Love is a smoke raised by the fume of sighs, being purged, a fire sparkling in our eyes, bringing back a sea, nor beloved tears. What is it else? A madness no discreet, a chucking gall, and preserving sweets. Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I'll go along. If you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut! I've lost myself. This is not Romeo. It's some other weird.
Tell me, sadness, who is that you love?
What should I groan and tell thee?
Wrong, why not? But sadly, tell me who.
Sadness, cousin. I do love a woman.
I am so near supposed to love.
A right good marksman, and she fair I love.
A right fair mark fair cause is unity.
Yeah, but in that hit, you'll miss. She'll not hit by Cupid's arrow. She'll stand wit. She'll not stay the siege of loving terms, nor by the encounter of selling eyes.
And she has just sworn that she leave chance?
She's too fair, too wise. Too wisely, too fair. To marry bliss, by making me disappear. She's forsworn to love, but ain't that foul. So I live there to live till now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, just teach me how to forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thy eyes and examining other beauty.
Show me a mistress that's a passing fear. But what does the beauty serve? But as a note, who I may read who passed that passing fear. Come on, cousin. You can't teach me how to forget.
I'll pay the doctrine or else die in debt.
Afraid to fall, watching you
But what I say or I have said before, my child, still a stranger in the earth, she hath nothing change of 14 years, that two more summer in pride, or we may think her right to be the bride.
Younger than she, Happy Mother's Day.
And too soon marry are those who early made. The earth has swallowed all my hope, but she's my hopeful lady in the earth. But ooh, her gentle parents, gets her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed within her schoolboy tries. Plies my consent and spare according wise. Tonight, I'll hold an all-constant feast where to visit lots of my guests, such as my love, you, among the stars. Most important, that made my number more. I'm a poor household to behold tonight, earth treating stars that make dark heaven light, but will appear April on the hill of Lincoln winter tree even such a light. Among fresh from bushes you will see, inherit at my house, here oh see, and like who most mirror must be. Which one will be? Of many mind being one may stand and never, free reckoning us. Come, go with me. Sarah.
Yes, sir.
True about. For Pharaoh now and find those persons whose name are writing there, and to then say, my house, and welcome to Unpleasant Day.
Fly them out. Whose name are right here? It is written that Sir Shoemaker should meddle with his yarn, and Tyler with his nets, the Fisher with his pencil, and the Hunter with his nets. But I'm sent to find those persons whose names are hastily right. And they can never find what's named the person whose name hastily right. I must relent in good time.
Tut, man! One fire burns out, another burning. One pain lessens by another anguish.
Your plantain leaf is excellent for love.
For what, I pray thee?
For your broken chin.
What, Romeo, about man?
Not man. About more than a madman myths. Shut up in prison, kept on my food, whipped and tormented, and good,
Good, sir?
Good fellow.
Sir, can you read?
Yeah, my own fortune is my misery.
Perhaps you have learned it without book.
If I know the language and the letters.
Yes, sir. Rest to worry.
Stay, fellow. I can read. Signor Martino and his sleepy daughters. County Estimate's beauteous sister. Lady Widow of Vitravio. Signor Plancio and his lovely nieces. Mercutio and his brother Valentine. My uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters. My fair nieces Rosa. Livia Signor Blancio, a fair simpler, whither should I come? With the?
To supper to our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should ask you that before.
Now, I'll tell you without asking. My master's is a great rich Catholic. And if you be not of the Montagues, I pray, come and crash your cup. Why, rest you marry.
The ancient feast of Capulets. Substance fair Rosalind without so lovers. With all my beauties in Verona, goes thither with obtained eye. Compare her face with something that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
On the fair that my love, the all-seeing sun, and their solar match since first the war begun.
Tut, you saw her fair, none else bring by, her so poised herself in either eye, and I will show you shining at the fat, and she shall scan show well, and now she's the best.
I will go alone, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of my own.
your mother?
Madam, I'm here. This is the matter. Nurse, leave us a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse? Come back again. I have remembered me. To hear our counsel, to notice my daughter of a pretty age.
Beth, I can tell her age until an hour.
She's not 14.
She's not 14, and how long is it now to Lemon's time?
A fortnight in old days.
Even of all days in the year, quand Lemon and man so should be 14. Susan 也是 God bless all Christians. What of an age? Well, Susan is with God. She's too good for me. But as I say, quand Lemon and man so should be 14, then she should be married. I remember it well. He sees the earthquake now 11 years, and she was weak. I never shall forget it. Of all the days of year upon that day, for I had left my walking on my back, sitting in the sun under the dark house door. My Lord and you were then at my tonight. Then I prepared a bread, but as I said, when the taste of walking on the nipple of my back is very bitter. Pretty girl, to see you touching a flower in the dark. And since that time, it's 11 years. For then, she could sing along, make ballad, she could have run and wait all about. For even a day before, she bore her blow. And then, my husband, God be with his soul, as a merry man, took on the child. Yes, called him the spot upon 5 days. For bird when God has no wing, one for not joy. And the pretty lady cried and said, I warrant, if I should live 1,000 years, I never shall forget it.
Enough for this. I pray thee hold a peace.
Yes, madam, but I cannot choose my life to see the coin and say I warrant it upon its growth, upon as big as a young cotton stalk, a perilous man, and inquired bitterly.
Stand out to a pretty man, said I.
Peace I have done, for I was the prettiest baby that I had ever known, and I managed to see you marry once. I had my wish.
Mary, that Mary is a very fine case to talk of. Tell me, daughter Julia, how stand your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I'm Junada.
An honor? Well, from the early nurse, I would say you have salvation from like peace.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you here in Verona, ladies of Easton are made already mothers. By my count, I was a mother much upon this year, that you are now a maid. Though standing brief, the Vaudin Paris seek you for his love.
A man, young lady. Lady such a man. Why, as all the world, he's a man of West.
Verona summer held no such a flowers.
Nay, he's a flower instead of very flower.
What say you? Can you love a gentleman? This night you should behold him at our feast. Read the volume of young Paris' face, and find delight right there, with beauty's pain. Examine every marriage lineament, and see how one another links contain. And what obscuring this fair volume lies, find written in the margin of his eyes, this precious book of love, this humble lover, to beautify him, only lakes a cover. The fish live in the sea in much pride, for fair without a fair, within to hide. That book in many sides for sure the glory, that in ghost cloths lock and the golden starry. So sure, oh, that him both post, by having him, making yourself no less.
No less, nay, bigger, women grow by men.
Speak briefly, can you like a Paris love?
I'll look to like, if looking like a move, but no more deep will I enjoy my eyes than your constant kicks trying to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come, supper served up. You called, my young lady asked for. The nurse crashed in the pantry and everything is dreamity. I must have to wait. I guess it's true, follow street.
We follow thee. Julian, the counting stays.
Go girl, say heavy nights to heavy days.
What? Should speech be spoke for excuse? Or shall we honor without an apology?
Days also prolixity. We'll have the cupid wink with a scarf, bearing a painted tart bow of lace, scaring the ladies like a crow creeper, nor know with double prologue, frankly spoke, after the prompter for our entrance. But let them measure us by what they
already begun.
Let have a torch, I'm not for this emblem. Be but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, General Romeo, you must have a dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dainty shoes with naval swords, and I only have a stakes or sleeves, so stakes me to the ground that it cannot move.
You are a lover of our Cupid's one, and so with them but common bound.
I'm too so experienced with his shaft, to soar with the night feathers.
And to sink it, should you but love, too rare pressure for tempting.
It's love a tender scene. It's too rude, too rough, too boisterous, and its prickly sword.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love a pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my vice in. Visor for visor. What cures I this poor deformities? Here are the beetle browns should blush for me.
Come, knock and enter, no surname. Every man be taken to his legs.
A torch for me, let wanton's light of hearts tickle the sunset of the hills. I will be a candle holder. And look on, this game will near so fade, I'm done.
Tuts, dancing mouse, becomes my own word. If thou art down, we'll draw thee from mire of the sir worth love. Where thou stickest, up to ears. Come, we burn daylight, ho!
That's not so.
I mean, sir, in the lay, we waste our life in vain, like lamps by day. Take our good meaning for our judgment sits. 5 times that air, once in our 5 woods.
And we mean well going to this max, but 'tis nowhere to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dream a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Wait, what was yours?
The dreamers often lie.
Bad asleep, they do things in truth.
Then, I think Queen Mabel's been with you. She's the fairest midwife, and she's come to shake no bigger than angel stone. On full finger of alderman, drawn with seam of rich offness, off of man's noses as a lion sleeps. Her wagon spokes made of long spikes leg, cover of wings of grasshoppers, the traces of smaller spikes web, the whip of crickstone, a lash bone. Her wagon, a small gray-coated neck, not so big as a rounded worm, pricked by a lazy finger of me. Her travians and empty hazelnuts, and in this state she gathers night by night to love's brain, and then they dream of love, or relentlessly who straight on kiss you, which of the angry mad with bliss plots beyond the breast with swinging tainted on. Sometimes she grabs o'er the courtesan's and dreams you must now not suit, and sometimes she with tight speak too, tickling on his neck as lies sleep, then dream he on the battlefield. Sometimes she drives o'er the soldier's neck, then dreams him coming forward with his drums in his ear, of which started and wake, and being thus frightened swears a prayer to the sixth scan. This is the hag where mace lies on the back. Her presence alerts their verses to bear, making a woman of good carriage. This is she!
Peace! Peace! Mercutio, peace! Not talk of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of Agony, because of nothing but valiant fantasy, which is as thing of substance as air, and more inconstant than the wind who woos. Even now the frozen bosom is abroad, being angered, help away from things, turn his face to a doom, traveling south.
This wind you talk of, blow us from ourselves. The supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives, some consequent yet hanging the stars, shall bitterly begin his fearful days, with a night revel expire the tongue of all of these spices like close my breast, as some vile forces of untimely death. Direct myself, on the Sturman!
Strike drum!
Before market, and as thou lovest me, there's a porter that is to sacred down and kneel. Anthony, and court path, I ready boy. You're looked for and called for, asked for and sought for in the great chamber. We can be here and there too. Cheerly wise, we brisk well, the longer you are people.
Aha, my mystery. Which of you now will deny to dance? She that may dance and she, I guess. How poor am I come near yet now? You're welcome, gentlemen. I have seen the days that were a visitor. The tongue whispering telling your fair ladies there even such to lie. 'Tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You're welcome, gentlemen. Come, musician, play it. Oh-ho, oh-ho. Get through, foot it, ladies. More light, Denise, and quench a fire in the burn too hot. Ah, Sarah, the onlook of work as well.
Lady slept. I know not, sir. Oh, she's a stage that torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. Will a measure done, at which a place of stand and touching hers make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now, for sweet sight, I ne'er saw this true beauty till this night.
This, by this voice, should be the multitude. Fetch me, my revered boys, what dares the slave come hither, covered with the empty face to fleer and scorn as our so limited tonight? Now, by the stock and honor of my king, to strike and that the whole and not the same.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm your soul?
Uncle, this is the multitude, our foe, a villain that is hither come in spite to score at our so limited tonight.
Young Romeo it is.
'Tis he, that villain, Romeo.
Content the gentle cause let him alone. He bears the kind portrait, gentlemen, and to say truth, Verona have bragging to be a real good youth. I will not for the wealth of all the town here in my place do him disparagement. Therefore, be patient and take no note of him. It is my will if thou respect. Share a fair present and put up this spell, and you'll be same as semblance of her face.
It says, when such a villain is our guest, I'll not endure him.
He shall be too. What, goodman boy, am I the master here or you? Go to, you're not enduring. Gosh, man, my sir, you'll make a mutiny among my guests. You're set a good you'll be the man.
Why, uncle, 'tis the same.
Go to, you're a saucy boy, isn't it so indeed? The trick may chance escape, and I know what. You must be contrary me. Marry this time well say, you're a praying cause, go to be quiet. Or more like, for shame, I'll make you quiet. What? Surely my heart.
Patient perforce with willful color meanings, makes my flesh tremble in their different greeting. I'll withdraw, but this intrusion shall now seem sweet, convert into bitter gall.
I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle finding lips, my lips, two blushing pilgrim really stand, to smooth the rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, do run your hands too much, which manner devotion shows in this. For saints have hands, as pilgrims' hands to touch, and palm to palm is holy promise kiss.
Have not sent lips, the holy promise true.
Please, let's lay us use in prayer.
The lips do what hands do, they pray, good Lord. face to disappear.
Saints do not move, they're gone for prayer's sake.
I pray thee, for my prayers effect and take.
Your mother requests a word with you.
What is her mother?
Lady Capulet.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, my dear Count, my life is a false debt.
Come, nurse, what is the young gentleman? I know not. Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed. His name is Romeo, and the Montague, the only son of your great enemy. My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seeing unknown, and know too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me, that I must love a loathed enemy.
Now, old desire darkens that by line, and young affection gives to be his heir. That fear for which love groaned for and would die, with tender Juliet matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks. But to his foe, suppose he must complain, and she still loves sweet babes from the fearful hooks. Being held before, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear, and she, as much in love, her means much less. To meet a new beloved anywhere, a passion lends them power. Time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your hair back, your short nose.
Then you smiled over your shoulder, pulling me near a stone cold sober. I'll put you closer to my chest. And
You asked me to stay over, I say I already told her. I think that you should get some rest. I knew I love you and you never know. So I played it cool and I was scared to let go. I knew I needed you, but I never showed. I wanna stay with you until we can know. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go.
twice, and Amalai has gone home to bed.
He ran this way and licked his old hard wall. Come on, goodbye, Kuchia.
Nay, I'll count to 2. Brother! Humorous! Madman! Passion! Lover! Appear bound and like this outside. Speak but one rhyme and I'm satisfied. Crying but I mean, and I was about love and death. 8 is dead and I must conquer it. I conquer thee by Ross's bright eye, by high forehead and scarlet lip, by fine foot, straight leg and quivering thigh, and the necessary adjacent. That in like this our kids was.
Come, he has hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is the love and best befits the dark.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Romeo, the night, out to my travel bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, should we go?
Go then, for 'tis in vain to seek him here and remains not to be found.
And flat darkness like a drunken reels from 4 days path and tidings from your wheels. The earth, the nation's mother, is her tomb. What is a barren grave, that is her womb. And from her womb children of diverse kind, we sucking on her natural birth have find. Many for many, virtues excellent, not fruitful song, and yet all different. Virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice sometimes by action dignified. Within the infant right of this small flower, poison hath greater than medicine power. For these beings not. That 8 parts, choose 8 parts, being tasted, slays all senses with a part. To some apothecates it can conceal, in man as well as earth's grace and goodwill. And where the word side is predominant, for soon a canker that it up like plains.
Good morrow, fella.
Benedicity, her only tongue so sweet saluted me. It argues that December has so soon to be moral to thy bed. Thou art aroused by some distemperature, or if not so, then he is right. Our Romeo has not been in bed tonight.
The sweet rest was mine. The rest was mine.
God pardon thing was thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline? No, my ghost father, no. I forget that name, and let them roll.
That's my good son, and where hast thou been then?
I can tell thee, I have been feasting with my enemy.
Be plain, good son, homely and thy griefs, riddling confession, finds my reeling truth.
You plainly know my heart still loves its sex. I'm a fair daughter of the rich Capulet. Mine is unhers, and hers sets out mine all combined, say what else must combine. But let's holy marriage, when and where and how we met, we would exchange for our vow. But least I pray, command me to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what change is here? Is Rosaline who now this love so dear, so forsaken? Young men's love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Hey, sweet Maria, how dear old friend, has washed thy sour cheeks for Rosaline? Lo, here on thy cheek, the sand, the seat of an old tear that is not washed off yet. And art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall,
when there is no strength in man.
Love chided me over loving Rosaline.
For drowning, not for loving people, mine.
And bats me bury love.
Not in the grave to lay one in or out to have.
I pray thee, whom I love now, disgrace for grace and love for love and love, but I didn't so.
Oh, she knew well. Let love be read by road and could not spell. But come, young lover, come, go with me. In one respect, I'll that assistant be. For this alliance may not have proof to turn house of record to pure love.
Oh, let it hence! I stand us in haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble, then run fast.
What the devil should Romeo be taken down tonight?
Down to his father and spoke with his men.
Ugh, the same cold-hearted wench that Rosaline tormented him so that he was run mad.
Tybalt, the old king's man, has sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on the life.
Romeo will answer it.
And make him write me answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer to the letter's masters. How dare being dared?
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead. Stabbed with a white wench's black eye, shot through the ear with a lost one. The very pain of his heart, cleft his blind spoiled with the last shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than prince of cats, I can tell you. He fights as if he pricks some, keep time, distant proportion. Rest made his minimum rest. 1, 2, and 3 in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk bottom. A duelist! A duelist! Oh, they murdered the saddle, the printer reversal, the hay.
For what?
The parts of such actor, lip-sync, effective, fantastical. The tuners of a new accent by J. Sue. A very good blade, a very tall man, a very good whore.
He calls Romeo!
Without his roll, like a dragon arrow. Flash, flash, parallel fistball. Single, Romeo. Bonjour. There's a friend solicitation for a friend's love. The game I was coming to fairly last night.
Tomorrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The shirt, sir. The slip. Can I conceive?
Pardon you, Mercutio. My business was great. In such a case, a man should strength courtesy.
That's as much as...
Tomorrow, gentlemen.
Good day, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good then?
Tis no less, I tell you, for the body pan of Giles never picked me.
Oh, Pan, what man are you?
One gentlewoman like God has made himself tomorrow.
Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell thee, but young Romeo, we're older, we found him, and the youngest of that name, for faults of a worse.
You say well.
Yeah, it's a worse well. I face wisely, wisely.
If you be his, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
Joy, dining was on supper. A bow, so how?
What hast thou found?
No hair, sir. Unless a hair, sir, in a lantern pack that's something stewed, or it was bent.
Serene, I pray you, sir. What sort of signature was it so far as you want?
This gentleman love himself to speak, and talk more in a minute and stand 2 in a month.
Very fair, well, I pray you, sir. And as I told you, my young lady bade me inquire out. First, let me tell you, if you should lead her into a false paradise, as let's say, you have very good kind of behavior, for the gentleman is young, and therefore, if you should do double with her, truly, it will your fee to be offered to any gentleman, a very weak dealing.
Nurse, command me to lay in mistress. I protest until the...
Good heart, and I said I'll tell as much. Law shall be a joyful woman.
What will I tell her? That doesn't mock me.
I'll tell her, sir, that you do protest, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Bid her advice, and she shall acquire Lawrence cell, be shrived and married, and here is for thy pence.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon, sir, well, she shall be there.
Farewell. Be trusty. I'll quit that pants. And farewell. Command me to like mistress.
Aye, 1,000 times. The clock struck 9 when I did send a nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. But then she cannot meet him. It's not so. She is dead. Those harsh thoughts, which tempt her faster glad than the sun's beam, driving back shallow over lonely hills. No, it's the sun up on the highmost hill of this day's journey. From 9 till 12 is freedom hours. And yet she's not kind. Harsh affections and warm youthful blood. She would be as sweet in motion as a boat. Her words made it hurt to my sweet love and his to me. Old folks, many famous they were dead, unwoody, stone, heavy, and pale as late. Oh gosh, she comes! Oh, nurse, will you close her? Well, news beside yes tower and merrily. If thou could shame some music of sweet news by playing it to me with a sore face.
I'm not worried. Give me a little while. Fine. How my bounce edges? What you have I had?
I will dog with my bone. And I knew snake, how a pretty nurse speak.
Jesus, what has you just little well? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath, when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? Is the news good or bad? Answer to that. Saint Island outstairs sentence. Let me be satisfied, is good or bad?
Well, you make a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo, no, not him. For his face better than any man's, and his neck is sound than all men's, and his foot, his hand, his body. Flo, let to be not to be talking. Yeah, let us compare. Go far away, then circle. What have you done at home?
No, I always didn't know before. What says you of our marriage?
Lord, how my head aches. My bed on the other side. Oh, my bed. Be sure your heart for sending me about to catch my dad from jumping up and down.
It's fake. I'm sorry that thou art not known. Sweet nurse, what says my love?
Your love says that I'm a gentleman, and a warm, and a kind, and a handsome, and a warrior, a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where's my mother? Why, she's within. Where should she be? How did I replace your love says like an honest gentleman? Who's your mother?
Oh, God's lady here. Are you so hot? Mary, come out, Afro. Isn't it a party for my entrance bound? Henceforth, do a message yourself.
You're such a coil. What says Romeo?
Have you got to little street today?
I have.
Then have you little far along and south? There'll be a husband to marry a wife. Now call a bar in your church. This is a scholarship like any news. Go out to dinner, hire to the south.
That after hours with sorrow, try us not.
The day is hot, the capital is abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape abroad, for now it's the mad blood steering.
Thou art like one of those fellows when you enter the confines of town. Clapping the sword upon the table and says, God send me no need. And by the operation of the second part, draws it on drawer when indeed there's no need.
Am I like such a fellow?
Come, thou art on the Jake, and thy any mood instantly, and as a move to be moody, and as a moody to be moved.
Hey!
By my head, here comes the Capulet.
By my heel, I kill nuts.
Good day, gentlemen. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us, couple with something, make it a word with blow.
You should find me apt enough to do that, sir, and you give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consort with Rome.
Consort? Dost thou make up minstrels, and thou make minstrel thus? Look to hear nothing but discourse. Here's my fiddlestick. Here I shall make you dance, sound the sword.
We talk in the public, hundred maid, and we strong to some private place. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's I will make them look, and let them gaze. I will not baffle no man's pleasure eye.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the hate I barely can afford no better turn than this. Thou art a villain.
Tears! The reason I have to flee. This much excuse of that pretending rage. Just such a greeting. A villain and a nun. Let a farewell and see the nose in nuns.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than can divine so good capitally. This name I tender, be satisfied.
Oh, come, Zarbo, Valsimus, Lassicus Kid, Tiber, Rackage,
What wouldst thou have done with me?
Go give a cat, nothing but one for 9 lives. That means to make it over with, and that's usually used to be here to track the rest of the means. We'll plug some outside to my house. Make haste, this might be about your ears every ounce.
It's fine for you.
Draw my phone, I'll beat down the weapon. Mercutio! Man, this hurt cannot be much.
Ask me tomorrow, and you shall find me a brave man. A pepper, I will close well. A plug of both your houses. Sounds, a dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat. Scratch man to death. Dragon.
Gentlemen, the priest near alley. My very friend got his mortal hurt in my behalf. My revelations stand when people stand there tickled, and an hour of kismet. So sweet shooting, like beauty made me eliminate.
Romeo, brave Mercutio said, the gallows spirit has found the clouds which cheer untimely here, they scorn the earth.
This day's black fate are good days that depend. At least begin a war, and others must end.
come back again.
A lightning trunk from Mercutio snap. A way should have a respective vanity, and fire eye be mine burning out. Now Tito, take the beating back again when they escape me. Mercutio's soul is really away of both our hats. Stay aside, give us company. Either thou or I or both will scold him.
Silence, boy! This comes from in here! Shuffling with hands!
This should definitely relax. Wait for Mercutio death!
Go to hell!
Romeo becomes away, Timo slain. Prince will do that if you are taken becomes away.
Oh, unfortunate for!
Timo! My cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Oh, Prince! Oh, cousin! Husband! Blood is out! Oh, my dear kinsman! Prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours, should blood of Montague! Cousin! Cousin!
Who began this bloody fray?
Some took out their blood in Black Street, and all those trying to come back in one life. I beg for justice. Which down, Prince must give. Romeo slew people. Romeo must not live.
Romeo threw him. He threw Mercutio. Who know the price of his dear blood got him? Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His full conclude, who wanted to she in the life of Timo. Until that offense, immediately redo his self-impound. I have an interest in the hate proceed. My blood for your uterus supply the bleeding. But I will immerse you with so strong a fine that you should ever repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses. No tears, no players to purchase our abuse. Therefore use not that Romeo hasn't tasted. Else when he's found, that hour is his last. With handless body in the town nowhere. Mercy by murder, pronouncing loads that hell.
Deep were famous blood, such Wagner's, as far as Waputo was, and bring cloudy night immediately. Come night, come Romeo, come thou day in night, for thou will lie upper rays of night, whiter and knewest not raven's fate. Come gentle night, come lovely black blue night, give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, take him and cut him out in a little star, and he will make a face of heaven so fine, and all the world will be in love with night, and pay no worship to a garish sun. Here comes my nurse, and she brings news, and every tongue that speak my Romeo's name speak heavenly eloquence. Nurse, what's news? What is out there? The court says Romeo beat the fetch?
And of course,
Tell me, what's news? What is over your hands?
he said, we are undone, lady, we are undone.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can for heaven cannot. Whoever has fallen, oh, Romeo.
What's deeper thou? Let's just torment me thou. This torture shall be rose in dismal hills. Has Romeo slain himself? If he be slain, said I, or if not, no. Breach not deterred me of my woe and wound.
I saw the wound. I saw it with my eyes. All in glow blood. I swung it at the sight.
Break my heart, for bankrupt once, to present as may look on liberty. while earth to earth reside in motion here, and thou and Romeo press one heavy beer.
Oh, people, the best friend I had, let ever ask your need to see me dead.
What storm is this that blows the country? Is Romeo's legend is Thibault's dead? My dear love cousin, my dear lord? And Java Chum, son the general doom. But who is living? Those two are gone.
Thibault is gone, and Romeo vanished. Romeo, let kill him. He is vanished.
Oh God, did Romeo's hands shed Thibault's blood?
It did. Alas, that it did.
Oh, sudden heart, high with a blind face. Did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? As disease should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honest in men. And where's my man? Give me that advice. This grief, this hurt, these sorrows made me all. Shame come to Romeo.
Blessed be the tongue for such wish. He was not born to shame. But his brown shame is a shame to sit. For 'tis adorned with animated crown, so monically universal. What's a beast was I to cheat at him?
Well, you say well to him that killed cousin.
Shall I speak ill of him as is my husband? For my lord, was tongue just mold thy name, when I, like 3 hours wife, have mingled it. But wherefore, Vidium does thou have killed my cousin? As Vidium cousin would have to kill my husband. But foolish dear, back to your native spring. Your tribute her jobs belong to whom, which you must take and offer up to joy. My husband lives, as Thibault would have slain. And Thibault is dead, that would have to kill my husband. Oh, this is comfort, with a word island. Some word, there was worse than Thibault's death and murder. Thibault is dead. Let's Romeo banish. Let's banish. As one would banish would have to kill 10,000 Thibaults. Romeo is banished. To speak that word, his father, mother, Thibault, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Come, nurse, out to my wedding bed, and death not Romeo take my mother hate.
Have your chamber. I will find Romeo to comfort me. I wonder where he is. How yet your Romeo will be here at night. He is hid at Romeo's cell.
Find him, give this ring to my true friend, and bid him come to his last farewell.
Things have fallen out, sir, so unluckily that we have no time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Thibault deeply, and so did I. Well, we both should die. 'Tis very late, she'll not come down tonight. I promise you, but for her company, I would have in bed an hour ago.
This time word of another time to you. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will, and know her minority tomorrow. Tonight she is kneel at your heavens.
Sir Paris, I can make a discovery tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respect by me. Nay, but more, I doubt it not. Wife, go you to her or you go to bed. Acquaint her here of my son's Paris love, and bid her mark to me. On Wednesday night, so what it is.
Monday, my lord.
Monday?
Well, what day is too soon? Oh, Thursday. Thursday, let it be. Tell her she should be married to this noble earl. Will you be ready? Do you like so haste? We'll keep no great adult or friends or two. For her too. People being sent so late, it may be thought we help him carelessly. But being our kinsman, if we rule much, therefore we'll have half a dozen friends and liars in it. But what's the urge on Thursday?
Either Thursday or tomorrow.
Well, get you gone, or Thursday, villain. Go you to Juliet, or you go to bed. Prepare her against the wedding day. Good night. Oh, daughter, are you up?
Who is that cook? Is it my lady mother?
Farewell, I'm now leaving.
Why? How now? Juliet!
Madam, I'm not well.
Every more weeping for her cousin's death.
Yet, having rather such a feeling loss.
So sure you feel the loss, but not your friend. What you weep for?
Feeling so lost cannot choose but ever wipe the friend.
Well, girls, those wipe is not so much for his death, as that the same villain live which slander him.
What's Vivian, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
Vivian and he be many miles asunder. God pardon him. I do with all my heart, and yet no man like he does grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lived.
Madam, for a rich of this my hand, would none but I my avenge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance for him. Fear us not and wait no more. I still one in Montois, where that is a banished renegade both live, should give him such a constant dream, that he should so keep people company. And then, I hope, that will be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo till I behold him dead. Is my poor heart for a kinsman vexed? Madam, if you can find out by the man to bear the poison, I will temper it, that Romeo should, after receipt thereof, soon sleep in quiet.
Find us the man, and I find such a man. But now, I tell thee a joyful tidings, girl.
And joys come at such a needy time. What are they? I beseech your ladyship.
Well, those how a careful father, child, one who to put thee from the happiness, has sought out a sudden day of joy, that thou expect no nor I look not for.
Madam, in happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young and noble gentleman, the Count in Paris, in St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee their joyful bride.
No, by St. Peter's Church and Peter's too, he shall not make me their joyful bride. I want at least have that I must wed ere he, that her husband comes to rule. I pray you tell my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet. If I do, it shall be Romeo, whom you know I had gathered in Paris. This is news indeed.
Here comes the father. Tell his sir Excellency how you will take it at your hand. Why, have you delivered to her a decree? Aye, sir, but she will none. She gave you a face. I hope that fool will marry to her grave. So, take me with you, wife. How? Was she now? Does she give up things? Is she not proud? Does she call her blessed worthy as she is that worth so worthy gentleman to be a bride girl?
Not proud to have, but thanks for what I have. Proud can I never be what I hate, but thanks for even for hate. That is means love.
How now? Drop logic, what it is? Proud, and I thank you now, and yet not promise or many you. Proud me, no promise, thank you, federal fine jack against the wedding day, to go with Paris to St. Peter Church, or I will drag thee to the herd of theater. Out, you great sticky terror, you young beggar, tail-face! Fee, what? Are you mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with passion to speak a word.
Young baggage. This all I just tell thee what. Get thee to church on Thursday next, or you're never ever looking at a face. Speak now, reply not, do not answer me. My finger is itch. Wife? We scared off that blast. That God lends up his only child, but now I think this one is one too much. I'm having her and having her. Out on you, Helding!
God, he had best hurry out to beg my lord to let her sob.
Why, my lady Winston? Hurry home and go smatter with a gossip. Go!
I speak no treason.
Oh, God, yeah, goddamn.
May now I speak?
Peace, you're mumbling for here we knit it not. You are too hot. God's breath, it made me mad. Day, night, hard, tight, time, bar play, alone, company, steals my care have been to have a match, and having not provided gentlemen of parentage, proportion at one daughter wisherman's. And there comes a puffling fool, a woman murmuring her fortune tender, and answered that, oh, no matter, I'm too young, I don't know love, pardon me. But I sure not will pardon you. Grace well, and you should not house me. Look till think on, I do not use suggest. Thursday is near. Lay your hands on your heart and you be mine. And you should not hand starve die in a tree. No, what is mine will not get thee good. Trust to be thank you. I will not to be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in a cloud that sees into the bottom of my grief? Sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month a week. Talk not to me, for I not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee. Oh God, oh nurse, how shall this be prevented? Comfort me, console me. Alack, that heaven should prod us stratagems upon so soul a savage as myself. What sayst thou? Have thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Then, here it is. Romeo is Spanish, but he dare never come back to church. Or he do, it must be by stealth. I think you are best to marry with a company. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo is a discount to him. He has not so quick, so fair and act as Paris had. I think you are happy with the second man, for it is sounds your first.
Speak out from my heart.
And from my soul too, or else be sure them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell the lady I'm gone, to have thee place my father to glory soon, to make confession and to be absolved.
Maybe I will, and this is wisely now.
Ancient domination, or most with speed. Unto a father, to know his remedy. If all else fails, myself have power to die. Father, come what with me. Past hope, past cure, past health.
Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it. On Thursday, next we married to this county.
Tell me not, Father, as thou hast heard of this, unless thou tell me how may I prevent it.
Daughter, I lose by a kind of hope. If, rather than to marry Count Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then is it likely thou wilt undertake a thing like that to tread with this shame, that copies the death itself to escape from it? And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Things that to hear them told have made me tremble, and I will do thee without fear or doubt, and make an outstanding wife to my sweet love.
Go home, be married, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Let all thy nurse lie with thee in thy chamber. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this is a little drink thou of. When presently through all thy veins shall run, a cold and drowsy humor for no pause, shall keep its native progress but secretes. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. In this borrowed lengthens from death, a cold and drowsy humor for no pause, and then awake as from a pleasant sleep. Now, when the bridegroom in morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. Then, as the manner of our country is, to rouse thee from thy bed, and
Give me, tell me not of fear.
hold, let go. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Farewell, dear Father.
Juliet! 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 Help! Help! Juliet! Juliet! Help! Juliet! Juliet! Help! Juliet!
I may trust the flattering truth of sleep. My dreams present on joyful news at hand. My bosom lords it lightly in his song. I dreamed a lady came and found me dead. Strange dreams that give a dead man leave to sink. News from Verona. How now, says her, dost thou not bring me letters to me from Frat Lawrence? How does my lady? Is my father well? Nothing can be ill, and she will be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Cabell's monument, and her immortal part with angel lives. I saw her laid in her cabin spot, and presented it to Paul to tell you. Oh, pardon me for bringing this ill news, since you did leave it for my office, sir.
And I defy you, stars. I'll go hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do impose on misadventures.
Tush, thou art deceived. Leave me. Dost thou not letter to me from Frat Lawrence?
No, my good lord.
No matter. Get it gone. I'll go with thee straight. Oh, dear Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. I met you in the dark. You lit me up. You made me feel now. I was enough. We danced the night away. We drank too much. I held your hand back when you swung up. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Oh, my love, my life, my wife. Dad has set the honey of like brass. Has it no power yet, a power like duty? Not conquered, built inside yet. His crimson lips are like cheeks, and that spell flag yet advanced there is not advanced there. Take up. What more favor can I do to thee? Forgive me, cousin. Forgive me. Dear Juliet. Why allow yet so fair? I still will stay with thee. I never saw the palace of the night depart again and here. Here, I set up my everlasting rest and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars. Eyes, you could last. Arms, you could last. Your breath and lips, for you, the doors of brass. Still with a richest kiss, a day less stronger, to be crossing death's come, bitter conduct come, and Savior guide. Here is to my love.
Romeo! Romeo! Shula's hand? Poison, as he has his tiniest end. True, drop all and lift a friendly job to help me after. I'll kiss thy lips, hardly some poison yet does hang on them, to make that with a restoration. Thy lips are warm.
Where be this enemy? Calculate, mind to me, see what the scourge is laid upon your head. The heaven find means to kill your joy with love, and I, for ranking at your discord, too, have lost the breath of kinsmen. Oh, I'm punished. A brimming peace this morning was his spring. The sun of sorrow will not show his path. Go hence, to have more talk of this
welcome all the actors and crew members.
现在让我们欢迎所有演员与幕后工作人员出场。
Service 张丹、文静、昌雪。
Service 于左，开场师雅婷。
Prince 杨军 ，Paris 轩宇。Lady Copulate 谢荣。
Benvolio 卓林 ，Mercutio 亮宇 ，Tito 俊伟。
Fire 财福 ，Nurse 玉贤。Romeo 品渊，接着欢迎我们辛苦的幕后工作人员，
字幕组宣竹国语。
Spotlight 手思玲佩瑜，
机动组文玲、子轩、祖儿、英慈，音效设计秀云、佑晴。
舞台设计品仪宜山，
服装设计卓林、雅婷、庄丹，
舞台监制罗晴。
导演助理佩元，
制作人若思，
大三主持人伟霆、千惠，大二主持人国际安慈。
导演指导老师刘唐成老师。校长为我们讲几句话。
院长、主任、各位师生各位贵宾，大家晚安，大家好。他们表演的棒不棒？他们表演的棒不棒？ 呢也是蛮感动的。我特别问了一下陈老师还有柯老师，那个他们大概要花多久的一个时间？他们是大2的，很多学校呢都是大4的毕业公演。我们学校的传统都是英外系都是由2年级的学生来担纲。那这样已经有11年了吧？15年啊，有这么快？哇！那这几年我来，如果我在学校，我都会来看了一下。那他们其实大概只花了2个学期的时间还不到。我都说老师你怎么这么厉害，把他们训练成这样？刚才看到罗密欧的表演啊，我想我当不成罗密欧的。我们是在热烈的掌声感谢他们，祝福他们，谢谢。
那我们再请院长帮我们讲几句话。校长，今天我们非常杰出的表演团队，我跟校长一样，在下面从头到尾都非常专注，真的被感动了。罗密欧与朱丽叶其实一直在听，我今天终于晓得整个剧情的发展。我真是不晓得你们怎么办得到的。我建议你们还要第2个学位，一定要双学位，一个是应用外语系，另外一个学位叫做戏剧系。今天的表演赛太棒了，你们怎么记得了那么多的名词啊？真是。但最后还是要奉劝各位2个人要结婚不要动不动就打打杀杀，还是和谈要多聊天多了解，好不好？谢谢太棒了。
那我们接着欢迎我们的系主任吴翠华主任为我们讲几句话。
嗨，各位同学，谢谢你们的精彩的演出，然后也谢谢校长、院长还有各位家长的支持哦。那今天要特别感谢我们的校长，因为在去年呢，我们差一点没有办法举办，然后我写了 mail 给校长，然后校长在30分钟内就告诉我说，校长是捐10万，然后我们的戏剧公演去年能够顺利的继续，然后今年非常感谢有祥纪念基金会那赞助我们的演出，那同学表现得非常棒。我一点功劳都没有。学生呢，在大2呢就可以站在这个舞台上表演得这么好。那我感谢3位老师的指导。第一位呢是我们的英美文学的杨维云老师。杨维云老师今天呢，因为他在校外有课无法来，然后那戏剧公演在17年前由他开始创办，到今年呢，那同学可以在这么少的人数表演出这么精彩的戏剧，那杨维云老师他的对于学生们英美文学的教导，这个是功不可没。另外一个，我感谢今年的指导老师柯以中老师，然后最感谢我们的汤晨老师。好，那我在这边就不多说了，我们请我们的柯老师来为我们说句话。
我其实没什么好讲，他们这个有目共睹啊。我觉得其实我特别想要讲，其实是觉得幕后的东西大家看不到，我觉得幕后的东西给他们再次掌声好不好？所以几位没有演出的同学，像是若斯啊，还有 Jessica 啊，然后品仪啊 ，Crystal， 然后 Sharon 啊，那个。然后还有 Sandra 跟那个 Curly， 他们其实都没上场，我觉得是这些幕后人其实才是我觉得是更伟大这样子。他们后面排演很多，他们没有那个掌声，没有灯光，所以我觉得给他们一次掌声，好不好？那最后叮咛一下，明天早上8点要上课，好不好？
最棒的校长哦，然后我 我借花献佛一下，然后我把学生送给我的花送给唐晨老师。谢谢。那我们请唐晨老师。
我非常的对不起，因为我真的这段时间跟他们这样子辛苦的排练，我也没有声音了。然后我觉得我这2年跟元智英外系的学生工作，是我从英国回来之后这3年最快乐的时光，而且是最骄傲的教学。就因为我已经也没有声音了，所以我也不会乱讲话。所以这是真的，我非常开心在这段时间跟他们的工作，然后这段真的很辛苦，谢谢你们，谢谢。好，因为这是一个很难忘的教学经验，因为我们年龄没有差到太多，对我势必还是要再重申一次。但是我觉得这段时间我也是外文系毕业的。在那个时候，我也有戏剧的梦，然后在那个时候也有很好的老师，带着我在莎士比亚在文学的底蕴上面去学习关于戏剧、关于人生、关于舞台上发生的这一切，以及到底什么叫做合作，然后真的是很美的事情。所以，没有，我真的只是声音沙哑。好，真的非常感谢各位，非常感谢系上的主任、各位老师以及校长，还有院长，然后大家的帮忙，还有今天晚上没有观众，我们这台戏就不会完整。谢谢大家。
各位同学，梦有升起的时候，有降下来的时候，那我们有相见的时候，也有道别的时候。唐晨老师。今天这场戏结束之后，要跟我们的英外系说撒由那拉。大家同学，好好的谢谢老师，用你们各种会的语言，我们谢谢我们的唐晨老师。然后你们想要拥抱他的话，只有现在。好，那唐晨老师再次谢谢你。谢谢。